Russia has reiterated that it is prepared to host Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky in Moscow for direct talks with President Vladimir Putin, provided that Kyiv demonstrates a genuine readiness for dialogue and that discussions are thoroughly prepared in advance. The statement was delivered by Yuri Ushakov, a senior foreign policy aide to the Russian president, in remarks aired on Russian state television. According to Ushakov, the prospect of a face-to-face meeting between the two leaders is not new. He emphasized that Moscow has never dismissed the idea of a summit and has repeatedly raised it in diplomatic exchanges, including conversations involving the United States. He noted that President Putin has publicly stated on several occasions that should Zelensky be open to serious engagement, Russia would be willing to receive him in Moscow. Ushakov added that, under such circumstances, the Russian side would guarantee security arrangements and ensure appropriate conditions for official negotiations. However, he underscored that symbolism alone would not suffice. Any such encounter, he said, must be grounded in careful preparatory work and clearly focused on producing tangible outcomes rather than serving as a purely ceremonial gesture. The Kremlin aide stressed that the success of any high-level meeting would depend on two key factors: comprehensive groundwork and a shared commitment to concrete results. Without these elements, Ushakov suggested, a leaders' summit would risk becoming counterproductive. This emphasis reflects Moscow's long-standing position that top-level diplomacy should conclude rather than initiate negotiations, signaling that lower-level talks would need to resolve or narrow major points of contention before a presidential meeting could take place. Ushakov's remarks come in the wake of recent trilateral discussions involving Russian, Ukrainian, and American representatives. These talks, held in Abu Dhabi last week, marked a notable diplomatic development amid ongoing hostilities. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff characterized the discussions as very constructive, indicating cautious optimism within Washington. Further fueling speculation, an unnamed U.S. official cited by Axios said that the parties appear to be approaching the conditions necessary for a direct meeting between Putin and Zelensky. The official suggested that additional three-way negotiations may still be required, potentially laying the groundwork for a leaders' summit that could take place either in Moscow or in Kyiv. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov addressed the time